kind of started understanding the concept of a profit center versus a cost center, right? When I joined, I was just a software engineer, lucky to write code at a company that's as great as this. And I was super excited. But as time started to go on, as time passed on, as I learned more, I kind of started understanding the concept of a profit center versus a cost center.
Yeah.
Right. And for a lot of companies, it's something that they may not necessarily say, oh, everyone is important to the business, everyone is that, but that distinction is there, right? Are you in some way you're doing something that should be making the company profit, right? If it's an actual business that's run properly, everyone should be working together to make this thing profit. But even within those teams, there's cost centers and there's profit centers, right? And typically in layoffs, from my experience that I've seen, I was working in a cost center where what I was doing was nice to have and it would kind of like speed things up, but the value I was providing was not necessarily the main driver of revenue, right? And when I moved to a different org within the team, when I moved to M365, where there's Teams, PowerPoint, Outlook, right? The main services and the main, software that was making the company money, I can tell you this, it was night and day, right? What people needed in that org, they got like this. I wanted a new laptop. I didn't even have to ask, right? It was with 2-day free shipping. And my old org, in my old org, I was begging for a new laptop. Like, oh, have you reached the refresh cycle? I have. All right, there's like a backlog now. We can't get it. They gave me a saw when I didn't even need a saw, right? I don't know. It's just something that I noticed where unless you've worked in one of those places and kind of like transitioned, you wouldn't know the difference there. And yeah, in layoffs, they tend to start with the cost center. That's just one observation that I've seen.